Hi, I'm Shannon, and 2 weeks ago, I felt like my youth had started to fade.
Your shining moment. How are you?
I'll put that mic on you real quick.
Oh, okay.
So,
Welcome back to the barn.
Hey, thanks.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So we're just gonna kind of talk about like your biggest concerns. But I'm gonna give you this mirror here,
Okay.
and then you just kind of tell me like what kind of things bother you, like when you
Yeah.
look yourself in the mirror.
Okay, so I have angry eyes. I don't really like those
Yeah.
anymore. I'd like to get rid of that.
You can stop being angry. Like,
Yes, I will. I could probably. But also, my eyes are, I feel like I'm starting to, look a little tired,
Sure.
a little baggy.
Okay.
I laugh a lot. So
Right.
A lot of these.
That's a good thing, right? Like we don't want
Yeah.
to take that away.
Yes.
Right? I think it's super common. Like people come in and one of the first places that we look at ourselves in the mirror is our eyes, right? We know if we haven't had a good night's sleep. We know if we need coffee, like, that kind of thing. But so what we want to do is I just want to make you like feel and look brighter, right? And like more awake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to change like who you are or like how you look, right? But I just want to, just make you, like I said, look brighter, just like a brighter version.
That would be
of yourself.
fantastic.
I don't want anybody to know
Right.
that
Yeah, I
you've
don't
come to
want
see
anybody
me,
to know.
right?
I don't want to look,
Yeah, like fake or plastic or whatever else,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. All right, so let's kind of talk about like options here as
Okay.
far as like regarding like the concerning areas
Yes,
that you have. So go ahead and look in the mirror and you
Okay.
can kind of be my model here. So across here, these lines here that you called angry lines, right? Those muscles, like when we show that expression, we come in and down, and so that causes those kind of folds in the skin, By adding just a little bit of Botox, it just softens that muscle contraction and helps those lines become less visible.
Okay.
And at the same time, like I said, making you look brighter, more awake and everything.
Okay.
So show me like a big smile here. And so the lines that you have right across here, same kind of thing, like that muscle squeezes when we get happy. I mean, it's a good thing, right? We like being happy. But what we can do is just kind of soften that muscle's ability to squeeze on the outside so that when you smile, you don't have like the lines that, kind of show through. By treating both of those areas, again, like your eyes will just be just a little bit brighter, a little bit more open, and then the lines will kind of soften themselves over time. So,
What about lines up in this area? I
Yeah.
know that skin, deteriorates over.
well, deteriorates is a strong word. Yeah, so I mean,
That's the way I feel. I feel
yeah.
like it's kind of melting actually off
Well,
the skull.
as you age, your body's going to go through changes. It's the same thing that happened in middle school, But so,
I hope it's not.
regarding like your forehead there, so that muscle there, all that muscle is responsible for is raising your eyebrows up, right? But every time you do that, even like, when we smile, laugh, we show expression, we raise that muscle up and it folds that skin, and so it causes those kind of static lines that we're left with. So by adding just a little bit of Botox across here again, and by limiting that muscle contraction, those lines will soften over time. We don't want to, sacrifice brightness for, kind of the flat plastic, forehead.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Gotta be
Yes.
subtle.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of what we'll focus on. That'll be our like main intention.
All right, perfect.
Okay. Oh my God, you look amazing.
Thank you. I feel so good.
Really?
Oh yeah. I feel bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
That's what we want. We can bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for everybody. That's
Right.
the ultimate, the penultimate goal here.
then you are 100% successful.
Perfect. And like recovery and everything was
Oh yeah,
fine.
super easy. No bruising. I mean, everything was really, really good. Yeah, I didn't do anything all day, like you said. No exercise.
Behaved yourself.
Yes, it was lovely.
Okay.
I did have some prodding from home. Like, aren't you going to get up off the couch?
Yeah, well, if you need, I should have written you a doctor's note that said no cooking, cleaning, housework, childcare
Right?
for 3 days at least.
Next
after
time.
the procedure. Yeah, next time we'll make sure we do that.
Which
Yeah.
means I'll be back whenever. I feel like it'll be a while, but
Right.
I'll be
Yeah.
back.
Well, looking at you like you're glowing, I can tell that the treatment really took effect perfectly. The placement that we had was amazing. So I'm gonna have you grab a mirror here
Okay, yeah.
and just kind of point out like what do you notice most about
These,
like,
I
after
feel
the
like, have
treatment?
really gone away. These are going away very well. I can't make that face anymore.
no more angries?
No,
Perfect.
it's
Yeah.
lovely. My forehead, I feel like everything is just relaxed.
Yeah.
And I just feel brighter and
And you're still expressive, just very subtle movement that you have, like when showing, your expression, and your smile is beautiful, of course. It's interesting with the sides of your eyes here where we did your crow's feet, that was the first place that you mentioned that you noticed first, because it's those expression lines, I think, that when they start to smooth, like that is what makes you feel brighter, younger.
Oh yeah, refresh.
Refreshed,
You
yeah.
feel not
Exactly.
so, rugged and dull, I think.
But and that was I don't remember, but I don't think that was one of the main places that that was your main concern.
No, really, this was my main concern.
But this is what you noticed the most. It's so interesting.
Yeah.
And it's funny how, when we treat different areas in conjunction with one another, how big of an effect it can make, even if it's something that you didn't really think of initially.
Oh yeah.
How everything works together as a recipe for this youthfulness, brightness.
Right,
that
right.
You mentioned, so.
And I feel like it is. I feel like it's a whole face.
Yeah.
Just everything is brighter and, eyes are more open and not heavy and great.
Perfect. That's what we go for. So this is we figured out your recipe. for
Okay,
success.
right. That's my recipe. So now I know.
Exactly, yeah.
And how long does a recipe,
How long
How long? What's the shelf life?
Sure. Well, I wish that I could see you more frequently. Obviously, if we could hang
Vice
out
versa.
once a week at least.
Yeah, just drop by and say hey.
Anytime you're free. But yeah, the Botox, the treatment that we did on you should last you 3 or 4 months easy.
Okay, great.
When the Botox starts to, kind of wear off, it stops having the effect that it has now. You'll start to notice, my lines are slowly coming back. And at that point in time, it's, kind of a sign that you need to come back and we can just hang out again.
Right. I love it.
So.
Sounds like a great deal.
Perfect.